Guys, welcome to our Facebook Live Open class. I'm glad you're here with us. If you're training with us right now, make sure you comment your information with us, name, rank, location you're in, as well as the number of classes you've got. Number of tips you've got, so we can mark your card down for classes and stuff. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get that in. If you have any questions about announcements and that kind of thing, be sure to check out our email newsletter. It comes out every single month. If you don't get it, email me at McKeelBusinessCampus@gmail.com and we'll get you added. All right, guys, go ahead and get that in. So, right. 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 No. Right it back up. Coming on the floor, Jinzuki. They sit pretty simple to begin with. I want to get nice and warmed up. I want our legs ready to be throwing a lot of kicks. Ready, in. Each. Hey. So. Watse. Get on. Right. Okay, the reason that turn felt weird, buddy, is because you were in the wrong stance. We're doing a regular moving forward punch, so switch your hands, buddy. There you go. Knee. Don't worry, we'll move on to reverse punches here in a second. So. Sheet. Go. Ho. Six. Hotch. Two. Punch like you mean it. Watch edge. Right. If you're the last one to move every single time, that doesn't mean that everybody else is superhuman fast. That might say something about how fast you're going, though. Speed it up. Ready, in. Each. Knee. So, remember, you're using your own body weight to create power here, guys. We're not really twisting a ton. You're using your body weight. So what if you say, Mr. Oceguera, I'm not that big? If you are Sparrow, Cade, Corbin, Carson size, you don't weigh, 200 pounds. But you do weigh anywhere from 60 to 80, 90 pounds. Think about dropping a 60, 80, or 90 pound weight on somebody's face. That's the kind of power you're working on creating. Everybody got it? And obviously that grows with the, your size. Ready, hands? Go! Poke! Cinch! Hotch! So the power that you're creating, you actually want to work on protecting it. You want to protect the power that you create by having a solid stance. If you've got a lot of power and you punch and your stance is not solid, you're going to end up pushing yourself backwards when you hit your target. You want to make sure that all your energy travels forward because your stance is so strong. Ready? Go! Out! Mawase, Soto Ufi. Drink! Hands come, 8. Each. Knee. So. Sheet. Go. Rope. 6. Hotch. 2. Mawase. 8. Grant, what if I told you, this was just hypothetical, buddy. What if I told you, Grant, I'm going to poke you hard. But you get to choose if I poke you in the eye or the shoulder. Which one would you choose? Why? It'll hurt less. So we agree that there are parts of our bodies that are more and less sensitive, right? I want to make sure that if I'm creating a lot of power, if I'm protecting it with my stance, I've got to make sure I throw that power into somewhere that's going to make a difference, right? You're not going to punch to the shoulder. You really don't even really need to punch the upper chest either. You're pretty protected up there. It'll hurt, but you'll be okay. You want to punch to the solar plexus. Punch to the solar plexus. Ready? Go! Rope! 6. Now, to be honest, guys, I don't know that the solar plexus is the best target ever. We throw all of our traditional punches to the solar plexus just as an act of discipline. We're going to throw every single punch in the same spot consistently every time. That way, if you need to punch something else, you have the control to punch that target. Everybody got it? Go! Oh! 6. You're not using this punch to learn how to defend yourself. You're using this punch to learn things that will teach you how to punch harder if you ever do need to defend yourself. Hotch! 2. 3. Mawate Jodanuki. 3. Jodanuki's coming down the floor. Treat it just like you did your punch, with your timing, your power, your stance, all that stuff. Good strong high block. Each. Knee. So. Sheet. Mawache, make. All right, guys. Not a couple anymore. Several years ago, I started working on throwing blocks like you would throw in the past. Partly because I caught myself throwing blocks a little slower than I would have punched, right? If I was pretty good at punching out back pretty hard or punching out pretty hard, I wasn't throwing that same amount of power in my block. And so whenever you have one more trip down, I want you guys to think that instead of blocking something that's coming straight down, I want you to be using that forearm to drive into somebody's face. Is that what you're saying? You're still not going to have the right position, but you're driving that forearm into somebody's body, putting it in the face. You don't want to lightly rub your forearm across someone's nose so they can smell it. You're trying to break that way. Hey! Stop! Sheep! Yo! Carson, technically everything you're doing is pretty correct, man. You've got all the puzzle pieces. Here's something that you need to change. If you're throwing your block first, you're not creating the power that you need to do. If I throw my block first, that's all you got. So what I want to do is I want to keep my arms and hit the face as long as possible. Keep it back, keep it back, keep it back. Then throw your power. Does that make sense, buddy? I want everything to stay still until it stops. Sound good? Until it stops moving. Ready? Go! There we go. Roll! Much better focus. Mawache, hands and kame, make! If you are a green candidate belt or below, you're going to do that same thing one more trip. Strong high block, like you're driving your forearm into somebody's face. Everybody else, you're going to come down the floor, empty strike, elbow. Same type idea, but now you're really pointing that tip of that elbow out. If you're coming forward, you need to watch where you can. Instead of throwing that high block here, you're going to throw your elbow here. Everybody understand? A nice strong elbow. Ready, man? Eat! Hey! Go! Seat! Go! Roll! Seat! Hop! Mike, do me a favor. Take your hand behind your ear. You're trying to really point that elbow up. There you go. Exactly. But watch that. Jodan Uchi. If you're a green candidate or below. Same thing you just did. Tone that high block. Everybody else. Come with an empty strike, but make it go across your body. Make it go across your body. So if I'm here, my left arm is up. I'm going to turn. I'm going to strike that thing myself. Everybody understand? It's going to come across my body. Ready, man? Wait! There we go. I'm going to cross your body. There we go. There we go. So I also want my face over here. We'll take you back here and move it over here. There you go. Yeah, just like an ensemble, right? Everybody hands behind. Going back to basics. One more trip. Each. The power you just used to throw into your elbows, don't change it. Keep the same power in your punch. Knee. So. No. I got some people punching slower than they were elbowing. Punch as fast as you elbow. Knee. There you go. So that looks different. Cheat. Go. Roll. Hey, that looks awesome, man. Keep that intensity, okay? Hatch. Don't lose that intensity. Go. Mawache. Hands and kame. Drink. Yamei. Let's try it again. Everybody go back to fighting stance for me, please. You need to pull your front foot back. Don't pull your back foot up. Yamei. Knee right. And bow. Raise. Everybody spread out for kata, please. Go. And brown belts, we've got plenty of room. Some of y'all stay up front. Guys, usually when we spread out relatively, roughly, basically by rank, right? Upper belts in the front, lower belts in the back. I don't want y'all, kicking the wall though, so scoot up a little, okay? More. And then scoot over, so you're not right behind Sparrow. There we go. Everybody bow. Hey! Yo! We're going to run pin on, Sandan. Pin on, Sandan. All of our pin on katas have main themes. There's things that you're learning, right? Just like a good story has a theme, a kata has a theme. What is main theme in pin on sawn dunk. Anybody raise your hand and tell me? Hopefully if you didn't drive here, that'd be best. Not just small spaces, but power in small spaces. Power in small spaces, yeah. We're not just focusing on tight rooms, right? We're focusing on how to hit hard and block hard in those tight small spaces. All right, pin on sawn dunk. You don't have a big amount of room to step. You can't move backwards. You got to spin, drop, block. Eesh! You can't really move forward and punch. You got to stay where you're at. Knee! Step up and block. So, again, there's a wall right in front of you. Maybe you can't do anything. You got to spin, drop, block, cheat. Of course, make sure that's a front viewing cat stance, buddy. So make your stance shorter. Point your back toes to the corner. There we go. Turn your belly button straight. Step up and block. Go! Out! Guys, everybody's going to make a front viewing cat stance on this next move. We're all going to middle block to the front. I'm going to stop and talk about this stance for a little bit because I've got a lot of people struggling to make a good front viewing cat stance. All the way from, white and yellow belts all the way through brown belts. Next move. Go! All right. So you should have your left arm out. And I'm showing middle block. Let's focus on that before I focus on things. Your elbow should be as high as your shoulder. You don't want to drop it. You don't want it too high. Everybody got that? Everybody with me? If I'm facing the camera, my elbow should not be in front of my face. It should be actually facing, if I'm facing you guys, your elbow should be. Everybody with me, right? Good. Now make sure your chest is pointed towards me. If your chest is not pointed towards me, it's not a front view attack. Then make sure your belly button is pointed towards me. Put your left foot in front. Bend your back knee enough to not have any weight on your butt. Put your toes back here. That's a front view attack. If you take care of your chest being straight away, everything else kind of falls into place. Everybody got it? You don't want to, if I'm facing the camera, I don't want to be this way in a front view and cat stance. I've got to square my body. Sound good, guys? All right. Step forward and strike. Go! Regular fighting stance. Regular fighting stance. If your stance has, it probably doesn't, but let's pretend your stance has 4 inches worth of width in it. It might be more, it might be less, depending on your size. On the next move, you've got to line your feet up. So how far should your back foot step over? Anybody know? Anybody? 4 inches, right? So what I've got is I've got a lot of people sometimes here, and they move their foot too much, and then their stance is wide. That's how a lunge foot is. Sometimes they don't move their feet at all. Oh, and their feet are crossed up, they can't keep them out. I've got to move my back foot over enough to line my feet up. Then I've got that lunge foot. Everybody in the same? All right, let's see what you got. Go! Everybody's feet are lined up. Each. Feet are still lined up. Cade, go back for me, buddy. Cade, get on there, please. Knee. So. Sheet. Go. Rope. And you guys aren't striking too high. Try to get the shoulders like 8 over your toes lower down. You're good. Go! Speak! Hop! Now make! Everybody get right and raise. Everybody go! Right foot back, it's me! Alright guys, let's see what you got. Go ahead, Cade, right foot back, buddy. Step up, roundhouse kick. Step up, roundhouse kick. Each! Go back to where you started. Knee! So! Sheet! Go back to your chair. Yeah! Rope! Carson, does throwing that kick kind of hurt, buddy? It doesn't? You look like, I can't tell if you have a hurt look on your face or like a, I'm going to rock and roll, I'm going to kick as hard as I can kind of look on your face. Are you sure it doesn't hurt? Okay, I hear you. Well, you're a brown belt. You should be used to it by now. Speed is your friend. You got me? Speed is your friend. Ready? Go! And you can set that back foot all the way up. Let's be quick. There it is. Be quick. Ha! There we go. We're going to throw a back leg front kick after you step up roundhouse kick. So if I'm here, guys, I'm going to step up, kick, back leg kick. Everybody understand? Step up, round kick, back leg, front kick. Nice and simple. Ready, hand. Each. You're going to kind of need to reset into that stance. Ready, hand. Knee. There we go. So. Sheet. Step up, kick, feet together, fighting stance, front kick. Go. Feet together, kick, feet together, front kick. All right, all right. Push feet, go. Same thing off the other side, guys. Ready, and each. Step up, kick, back leg, front kick. All right, all right. Knee. All right, all right. So. Sheet. Everybody got me? Good enough push-ups, please. As best you can. Ready, and each. Waiting on you, Ben. Knee. So. Make sure your belly button is as high as your shoulders. Sheet. So raise your belly button, Gavin. Same thing, Grant. Raise your belly button. Go. Ho. Cinch. Hutch. Two. Gotta go a little lower, Carson. Ready, and ding. Everybody up. Hey. Yo. Right foot back up. On the count. If you're a purple belt or above, you're going to throw a back leg back kick. Back leg back kick. So what I'm going to do if I'm throwing a back leg back kick is I'm going to look over my shoulder, pick up my back leg, back kick, set it back down behind. Everybody understand? Try not to hook your leg up. You don't want to pull it up. I'm going to chamber it out and back, come right back. Everybody understand? Kick, go right back. Any questions, guys? If you're in a cage, or if you're a purple candidate or below, purple candidates and below, you're going to do the same thing but with a side kick. So if I'm kicking towards Toby and I'm throwing a back kick, this is the only difference. When I throw a back kick, my toes are pointing back. Everybody see that? My toes are pointing down towards Toby. If I'm throwing a side kick, say, my toes will be turned sideways. So I'm just going to turn a little bit extra. Everybody understand? You got it, Cater? You can help, buddy. All right, everybody on the count. Get strong. Back leg back kick. Eat. You don't have to touch the butt. You go. There's a butt right here. I need to touch that butt. Knee. Oh, you gotta look at the butt. No. Oh, you missed the butt. Knee. You're trying to throw into it, right? You're trying to kick me like a roundhouse. You're doing this. Like this. If you want to stomp on the floor, do something to put on that or put on something like that. It depends on what. If you just stomp a hole in the ground for some reason, you don't fit that. You good? All right. Cool. Go! Up! That's better. Keep that up. Hold it high. Deep! There you go, closer. Gotta get it up higher, buddy. See what you're putting, okay? Don't be slow in the car. We're going to take the big stuff. Keep it up, buddy, yeah? Up! Two! Three! Yeah! Good. Just be go! Same thing off the other side, guys. This is a more realistic situational way to throw a back kick. Each. Unless I'm competing or like there's some kind of combat sport and there's some rules and stuff, I don't know that I would necessarily turn my back on an opponent on purpose, right? I don't know that I would turn away from them in order to kick them. So if your back's already turned to somebody, this is the way you would throw a back kick. Ready? Go! A more realistic way. Poke! Mr. Underwood, what's the first thing that hits your target? Say it loud. Say it louder. Just making sure everybody heard you. The first thing that hits your target is your eyes. Go! Okay, that's much better, buddy, but you're looking and kicking that way. I want you to kick towards the wall. I want you to make a hole in the wall. Go! In fact, Cade, scoot back. A little closer. There we go. I need you to lightly touch the wall every time you kick for 3 counts. Go very slow. Go! There you go. I need you to look at it. Row! Touch it, touch it, touch it. Row! Don't kick it. You scoot away from the wall now. More. All right, okay, now you're going to do the same thing without hitting the wall. You got me? What you were doing before, I'm going to pick on you just a little bit because this is true for a lot of people. Whether it's a front kick or a back kick, it's easy, Kay, to try to swing your leg out. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a straight line straight back. Everybody see that? You guys are at home, you can't really see my foot because it's going straight backwards. If you can see my foot, that means I'm going in the wrong direction. Sound good, Kay? Ready, and that's better, buddy. Last one, guys, big key off. Ding! Yeah! Switch feet, go! I want to move this camera this way. You guys ready to do the real combination? Like a real deal combination? All right. Corbin, show me an Oizuki Yakuzuki. All right. Grant, show me a skip in Mawashi Gary followed by a Oizuki Yakuzuki. Go. Kick. Jab reverse. All right. Do me a favor. Make sure it's a roundhouse kick, not a front kick. Try it again, please. Roundhouse kick. Jab reverse. After you're done with those 3 techniques, you're just going to look behind you and kick. Everybody understand? Gavin, show me those 4 techniques. Kick, punch, punch, kick. Nice job. Is everybody ready? You're not ready, Cade? Do you know how to do a skip in front roundhouse kick? The same step-up thing we just did. Boop. Just gonna jump. Try it. All right. Don't jump up. Jump forward. Oh, try it again. All right. And then jab reverse. And then do the kick again. Yes, sir. All right, guys. On the count. Let's see what you got. Each. Kick. Jab reverse. Kick. And you want to kick behind you. So here's what it looks like, guys. If I'm here, I'm going to step up around, kick, jab reverse, look behind me, kick. Everybody understand? One more time. Skip and kick, jab reverse, look to my right, behind the boom. Go that kick. Sound good, guys? Do it as slow or as fast as you can. Everybody in? Eat. Snake. Okay, that's it. Just make sure you don't forget to not swing your leg, right? You're pushing straight back, and you want to throw a jab first. Which one's your jab? There you go. Ready, hand. Punch! There we go. There we go. All right, guys. I was kind of kidding. That wasn't the real combination. You guys ready to do the real combination? We're not quite ready yet. Switch your feet for me. Go. Let's practice that same thing off the other side for a couple counts. Do me a favor. Corbin and Grant, scoot forward, guys. Spread each other out. There we go. Let's see what you got. Skipping Mawashi, jab reverse, look behind you, back kick with your left leg. Each. Grant, you're not throwing a jab reverse, you're throwing a reverse jab. Jab reverse. Let's fix it. Ready, hand. Go! There we go. There we go. All right. We've had some practice. You guys ready for the real thing? All right. Check this out. Right here. Kick, jab reverse, kick, back. Then I'm going to kick, jab reverse, kick, back. Facing the other way. I'm going to do it slow with you guys for a couple counts. Do it nice and slow. Ready, and each. Skip in, kick, jab reverse. Look behind you, kick, back. Facing the other way. One more time. Each. Skip and kick, jab reverse, look behind you, kick, back fist. It should all be left foot back. Who can do the whole thing full speed? Mr. Underwood, come up here for me, please. Mr. Underwood, get left foot back. Everybody watch. Go. Kick, jab reverse, look, kick, back fist. One more time, go. Kick, jab reverse, look behind you, boom, boom. Does anybody have any questions? We're going to do it one last time, as slow as you can handle. Everybody's going to do it slow. Ready? And go! Kick, jab reverse, kick, back fist. All right. Let's get ready. Go! Kick, jab reverse. Mike, you're somehow ended up in the wrong stance. 6 feet forward. A couple more times. Ready, and let's speed it up. Each. There we go. Make sure you got that back fist in there, Mike. There we go. So, Mike, now you're going to kick with your left leg first. Ready, and go! And back fist. Yep. So you want the back fist to look like this, guys. I want the back fist to look like this. Oh, he's behind me. Kick, kick. Oh, kick strike. Everybody understand? Behind me. Pop, pop. That's real quick. 3 more. Ready, man. Punch! Two! Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Last one. 3! Yeah, mate. Everybody face the flags, please. Everybody in your right. Everybody bow. Ray. Everybody. Make a big circle, please. Go. Cade, you're in the very middle. Feet together, Cade. Your effort has been through the roof today, man. Your focus has been really high. I feel like a lot of times I'm trying to remind you to close your hands or make your stances long. You're way up there right now. I'm pretty proud of you. I want to see if you can keep that same intensity and that same focus in your kata. Does that make sense? Bell, right? Yo! We're going to run pin on shodan. The one you're actually supposed to know. Sound good? Pin on shodan on the count. Do you know which one that is? Okay, it's very important that you learn the names of your katas. You're only responsible for 3 katas right now. First basic, pin on nidan, and pin on shodan. Those are your 3 main regular type katas. Which one do you think it is? Don't show me, tell me. Yeah, which one is it? White, yellow, or orange belt kata? Orange. You know what to do? All right, man, I need you to remember those names. All right, ready? Pin on shodan. Each. Wait for the count for him. Do me a favor, bend your back knee, get down. Knee. Lift your front heel off the ground. So, there we go. Sheep. Go. Rope. Last week, Kay, you told me you were a little bit nervous. The only way to get over being nervous is to do it a bunch of times. So we're going to do this so you get over those nerves. You got me, buddy? You're going to do awesome. Ready? Go. You're already looking a whole lot better. Rope. Don't forget to lean back. Give me a side view and cat stand. Cinch. There we go. You don't want to lean forward. You're leaning back. Hush. Make sure your left hand is closed. Turn hard, block hard. Make sure your right knee will be very, very bent. Go. Other right knee. No. Go back, buddy. Just bend your back knee a lot. Point your back knee towards Mr. Underwood. Raise your hand, Mr. Underwood. Not that Mr. Underwood, the one in class. Go! Now point your knee towards Mr. Gilly. Raise your hand, Mr. Gilly. Don't move your foot, just turn it and point it. Bend it in that direction. Bend it. Okay, look at me, buddy. Bend it. No, wrong one, other one. Okay, I'm putting on you what you're doing. I need to put this thing up here where it was. You put this on here. I need to hold it close. I need to put it around here. Hold it. Practice on the back. You got me? So you are moving your foot. Oh, you move it. As you turn it. You got me? Don't hold it. Go! There you go. You see how your back toes are pointed out? I like that. One more. Fix on the next one. Go! Open up your hips. You go. Okay, back toes out. Don't move it. Just turn it. More. Not going to move that way. There it is. You do the difference? No one goes our fighting things. You got to open up on it. Go! Go! Up! I mean, better kick. 6. Up! 2. 3. 8. Jump! Yummy! Knee right and right. Let's give him a hand. Kate, I can tell. Okay, maybe you are a little nervous. Don't go back there yet. I can tell you were a little less nervous today than the other day. I'm very proud of that. And I can tell you got a little extra nervous when you didn't understand what I meant. If you ever don't understand, this is just true for anybody. If you ever don't understand what I mean and I say, you know what I mean? Don't shake your head and say, yes. Just say, oh, I don't know what you mean. Because that way I can try to find a different way to explain it. Does that make sense, buddy? Now, what I really like is that once I showed you something, you started working on it. That's not enough, though. I want to see if you can work on it today and think about it at home, maybe practice it a little bit at home, and work on it next class, and the next class, and the next class. You got me, buddy? Because if not, then we learn something, and we forget it. And we learn something, and we forget it. And then we learn the same boring thing, then we forget it. Then we get really, really bored because we're learning the same thing over and over and over again. Does that make sense? You want to make sure you learn what you need to so you can learn new stuff. I want to move on to it-bombs, but I can't do that, so this got to get fixed. Sound good, buddy? Now, you're looking really strong. We just got a couple things to work on, all right? One more hand, guys. Give me a hand. Get back for me, pal. Brown belts, jump out there, please. Go. Black belts, join them. Everybody bow. Hey! You're for Nahunchi. You're. On your own. Hey! One of my top 3 favorite cows. Work on those toes, Carson. Yummy! You right? And right. Carson, switch spots with Mr. Underwood for 2 seconds, please. Carson, I can tell you we're working on fixing toes, right? Give us your body doing it and try to fix your toes. Your toes are out and they're straight, right? You're trying to concentrate and give us your body there. That's so good. I'm going to see you all. Good. here's what I want you to do. Once you start circles, you're getting the last one. Still in the circle. All right, make sure you find it. All right. You go back. That's two things. What can you do? Still in the circle. Push your heels away from the circle. Now it's what you need. You see how that toe is in that? So listen, you're really focused on pulling the footing so you make it get smaller. If you work on pushing your heels out, it's easy to kind of take. You understand? That part of it's going to get big a little bit. Then you got it. You got it? I want you to feel that strip on the side of your leg. Sound good, buddy? That's true for anybody. Anytime I'm working on turning my toes in on a stick, or turning my toes in on a stick, I push my heels out. I don't necessarily pull them. You understand? Okay, that'll help. Good. Green belt, jump out there, please. Jump! Guys, it doesn't look like I have any brown candidates, so I'm not going to go over Nahunchi on the count. From straight into pin on Godon. Sparrow, do you feel very comfortable or not very comfortable with pin on Godon? Sparrow, take Mr. Underwood's spot. Mr. Underwood takes Carson's spot. Carson takes the spot in the back. Go. I'm going to do this on the count. Now, just like I did with Gavin and Grant and even Lauren, Sparrow, I'm not going to help you. I just want you to follow along. Then after you get the floor plan down, I'll make everything look good. Okay, buddy? Bell right. Yo, pin on Godon. Each. Knee. Make sure your heels are together, toes are apart here. Toes are apart. Zone. Sheet. One more time. This is a tension stance. Point your toes apart. There you go. Count. Rope. Mr. Underwood, go back. I've been noticing a lot of people do this. The hand that's back right now should not move forward. It should just pull back. Here's what I mean. Don't do this. This hand here is just gonna don't expand to pull back if you're low on the face. You know what I'm saying? This hand is here, so they both pull it back. Sound good? Don't stand. Very good. You see the difference there? You want to bring it out. Do it. Go! Oh! Cinch! Like I said, Sparrow, we're not worried about those details right now. Let's just get the floor plan down. Hotch! Give! Move your front foot that way. There you go. Go! Rope! Cinch! Hotch! Get some air, guys. Two! Three! Each! Knee! Gavin and Grant, 3 weeks ago, you guys couldn't get through that column. You still need some work, but you guys are getting a lot better at it. Good job. Yum, hey! Knee right and raise. Everybody make a big circle, please. Go. Everybody bow. Hey! Everybody yo. Right to the back. Get your mate. Boxer's jab, reverse punch, hook. Boxer's jab, reverse punch, hook. Show us what to do, Mr. Underwood. Boxer's jab, reverse punch, hook. You want to hook off the front arm. Try it again. Left, right, left. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Don't move your feet. Try it again. Go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. If you're going to move your feet on a hook, you want your front foot to turn in. You want your front foot to turn in. Ready, and each jab, reverse, hook. Knee, jab, reverse, hook. Now, guys, when you throw a hook, don't 1, 2, keep it here. Just extend it and stop putting half up. Do that. If I'm here, 1, 2, I want to extend that hook out sideways. Then I come away. Everybody got it? You want to turn your body when you throw that hook. Sound good? Eat. Knee. Go. Sheet. Go. Guys, if I'm throwing a hook towards Mike, and my elbow is down, I'm going to do it like right here so I can see. 1, 2. If my elbow's down, it looks like I'm just slapping Mike. I'm just slapping. I want my elbow to be up high. Boom. Let's see. My elbow is flat with my fist or slightly higher. Everybody got it? I like slightly higher because then gravity is on your side as you're punching down. Ready, hand. Go! 1, 2, 3. Up! 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, now keep your hands on your punch. Ha! 2. 3. Yeah. If I'm working with somebody, let's say this camera is my opponent. You guys can be able to watch me from home. Everybody here is just imagining this is my opponent. If I'm in front of my partner, it's always going to be my turn to punch, right? I'm going to have a chance to punch. If I throw my hook and I over-rotate, it's no longer my turn. Everybody got it? I no longer have a chance. So when you throw your hook, stop it in front of your target. Don't follow through. Sound good, guys? Don't follow through. Ready, again? Each. Stop it. Knee. You got to have some hip twists. You can't just throw with your arm. Turn your body, guys. Cheek. There we go. Switch feet. Go. Same thing out the other side, guys. This time, right, left, right. Ready, aim. Each. 1, 2, 3. Knee. Right, left, right. Zone. Cheek. That's great, but man, I know you can go faster than that. Hop. 2. 3. Yeah. Let's do it for real. Hands up. 3. Yeah. Now, hey. Everybody in your right. Everybody about ready. Line up, please. Go. Guys, raise your hand. I'm going to try to make sure most of the class is in frame for this. Guys, raise your hand if you've got a belt exam coming up. Put your hand up high if you've got a belt exam coming up. Okay. Sparrow, you don't have a belt exam coming up? You want to be 45 years old and still have a green belt? Or would you like to be past green belt by then? Everybody's got a belt exam coming up, guys. I want you guys to train that way. Everybody got it? All right, so now let's put our hands up if we got a belt exam coming up. Guess what? Mr. Oceguera's got a belt exam coming up, right? Maybe farther down the line than y'all, but it's definitely coming up. So you want to train that way. Sound good? Everybody hands up. Everybody hands up. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? We didn't cover as much as I wanted to today, but what we covered, I think we got down a little bit better than if we had stopped earlier to move on to other things. You guys have any questions at all? Don't forget, at this location, guys, our black belt club event will be Thursday the 24th, Thursday the 25th at 5 o'clock for juniors, 6 o'clock for adults. It's going to be a 3-month class. We need to get a 3-month session. We've got some more on order. If you guys attend our Broad Street location, that black belt club event will be the 24th at 7 o'clock. It'll be a Japanese sword class. All right? Same thing, got to have a phone or a wooden boat and go to that. Guys, let's go ahead and bow out. We'll see y'all next time. Show right. Right. Oh, right. Guys, let's go. Have a great rest of the day. Go.